Where is she? Ask question how we know.
1993.
Is she correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Ask someone we can answer, man. Ask someone we can answer, no. Because we want to win something, ask someone we can answer. Parsley. Ask someone we can answer.
All right, put your hands together for her. Courtesy of our party leader, a tablet. All right. At this time, I want you to put your hands together and welcome our own Dr. Fenton Ferguson.
Got it on her.
Chairman, Comrade Prime Minister in waiting.
Yeah, got it on her.
Comrade Mark Jefferson Goley. Comrade Councillor. And I want to identify the next Member of Parliament for St. Thomas Eastern. Yes. Well, this is for St. Thomas Eastern. Who is that? Who is that? I want to recognize the campaign manager who has been doing a good job and leading the campaign team with some serious campaigners. I want to recognize the warriors, the workers of the People's National Party.
I will not stop her.
That is a good sound.
That may I tell you, I will not stop her.
But I just want to say to you this evening, comrades, there's a lot to say, but I'm coming back. Tonight is not the night to talk about all the things we do for all the area starting from Taunton, because it means the stars of the night would not get a chance to talk. And tonight is Comrade Shaw and Comrade Golden night.
Which is right.
Comrades, I want to use this opportunity again. This opportunity to endorse Comrade Rosemary Shaw. There is one Rose.
One Rose.
There is one leader.
Never told.
In Eastern St. Thomas.
Never told.
As it relates to candidate for the People's National Party. I know some of you might not see me out there run up and down as much, but I do my thing and I do some work, some personal thing that Rose know about. Because we discuss a lot of things, you know.
We know what go on, man.
You know what go on.
Hey, me, we know what go on. We know what go on.
But let me tell you something. A person tries representing the comrade leader. And I recognize that my parents and my mother especially grow me good.
Which is right.
I mean, no self, me that represent myself, me that decent. Worse, me I represent the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. So you know, some people say, "Why Dr. Ellis, why can Dr. Ellis do that?"
Good man.
All me I tell you now, don't watch that. All you need to watch is when the 6-star general come back on the road in 2 years and see that. hear man talk about clocks. Someone will get excited. The general wear clocks over 50 years. Over 50 years. And so,
Ready,
me just a tell you now, just cool.
Ready.
Because she touched the corn. But me know how we ever deal with that. Alright? When we come back about, me know somehow we never come out the last time. But now get a chance to come this time. And we want to not come. Because when bad vote, PNP can lose.
No time.
You well know that too.
No time.
Can lose. So this is a chance we not get again. And I am saying I am 100% behind Councillor Shaw. But we have a plan.
Don't tell
And
me
we're not making anything take we off of that.
Big up yourself, Mama.
All I want to do is put yourself in place that when we hit the road
Ready for them.
and we start to move,
Ready for them.
we're not ready for move.
Ready for them.
Right?
Ready for them.
So tonight, outside of Commercial, we have our Prime Minister in waiting.
Which is right.
And nobody, whether you like him or not, no leaders ever gone to more divisional conference in this party than Mark Jefferson Gold.
That's a true.
Without fear of contradiction. Nobody can say that in the months and years that he has been leader, he has not grown. The man actually get to love the work. You know, see that? The man loved the work. When I couldn't send him back, could do nothing else. Him love the work. And him a work feet too.
We have to
Not true.
for him run for you.
Maybe you want to say Mark a work. Mark G a work.
This one, doctor.
Why when me hear that thing that come out of bath, me know. Come with leader. Worries. So comrades are coming back to bring you up to date. Because some of you forget the things we do from Taunton right back to Rolandsfield. You don't forget. And when you hear people that talk foolishness, someone now defend it. But are coming back because no one remember the days when that little one-lane bridge. You don't remember? When the amount of quarrel and fight for the one-lane bridge. And you know reverse. Me no one remember that.
What I back road, they remember.
Me no one remember.
Remember everything, me back.
So when we come to power, the community center, the same way like when after Gilbert, and we fix it up. 88 and 93, and we fix it up. You don't remember the police station, $69 million. You don't remember the multi-purpose court we built up at Ginger Hall. After we fix up the community center. You don't remember the brand new basic school right in a Bath. You remember all of that? You don't remember when we fixed from Bath to Audley 2 times. Remember all of that? And all the side road then. So comrades, when we come back for campaign, we are campaign from performance.
Which is right.
And we have come with Rose with a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Good person, love people, ready to work. And we have had discussions. The one thing I regret the most in Bath is the Sunny Hill Community Center. We did some work, but me and Rose talked about it. If it is even my foundation, when it is properly established, we're going to work together to fix that and some other little things. But just give her a chance, because I am right behind her. I have done my time. History will remember me well. And therefore make me go on to do some things to make history remember Rose well as a member of Parliament for Eastern Central. So comrades, we shall return. Just continue to support Comrade Shaw. And anybody who have any little residue, anything in your heart, that said,
let it go, let it go.
A dog, make it fly, let it go, let it go, let it go. Because right now, it's one rose, one rose, one rose. Comrade Shaw, one rose.
Put your hands together for Dr. Kenton Ferguson. One general.
One done.
Somebody say one done.
God in our earth.
Let me hear you say one Dr. Ferguson.
One doctor.
Come on, make it strong about one Dr. Ferguson.
One doctor.
All right. We're going to be asking one more question, and we have one more tablets to be given away. And please raise your hand.
Ask who are going to be the next MP. Ask who are going to be the next MP.
How many times did Dr. Fenton Ferguson so let me see if she know it.
6 times. 6 times, General.
6 times.
Well, one as MP, 6 times. Current leader. All right, put your hands together for her. It's like school of challenge quiz, you know. Somebody know the answer before it is completed. The question is completed. Put your hands together one more time for our party leader for donating those 2 tablets. At this time, I want you to make welcome as she comes to us as our next member of Parliament for Eastern St. Thomas, the woman who stood up for his people, her people in Bamboo River and other places, in Pilot and all over Eastern St. Thomas. Put your hands together and make welcome our next member of Parliament, Rose Marie Shaw.
Thank you very much, Chairman of this evening proceedings, Comrade Pastor politician Leroy Pasley. Starting at the head table, comrade, party leader, our next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mark Jefferson Golding. I want you to give party leader a warm bath welcome. Comrades, stand up and welcome the next Prime Minister, Mark Jefferson Golding. Thank you for gracing us with your presence, comrade leader. Comrade Ludlow Mattison, one Lords. Him kind of winding down. Because you know, when Lords in I'm AD, when Lords in I'm hockey, Ludlow Mattison, and I must say, comrade leader, Ludlow is a good councillor. He has performed. I want to recognize our 6-star general.
God in our earth.
You hear how the 6-star general talk, comrades?
God in our earth.
You know, the worst thing that them people could ever do is to disrespect. To disrespect our 6-star general. But guess what? Styling, she can't style him.
No time. No time.
We soon come. And him give you that charge a while ago. You see when him hit the ground? What a bam bam. I want you tonight, comrades, to recognize our campaign manager, our boy, and him now go vex if me call him a boy. Fiwi boy, Fiwi liar, Fiwi educator, comrade Bertram Anderson. Straight up a Barking Lodge, straight out of the Moran Bay High School, Fiwi School, the Moran Bay High School. Comrades, my esteemed executive on the platform, one of the youngest constituency secretary in the island of Jamaica, comrade Sanika Kelly. Stand up and give Sanika Kelly a rousing round of applause. We have comrade Pepsi here. Me and I rule the same sign. When we're ready, we get off. But if you think you're bad, go out there, so go say anything about Rose, make Pepsi hear you. One Pepsi. Big up yourself, Pepsi. What can I say about our youngest kid on the block? Kirtland, Gil, stand up, Kirtland.
Yeah, my boss.
You hear how the man talk tonight? Comrades, I can tell you that when I walk the byways and the highways of Dalby for 50 years, comrade leader, we have never controlled Dalby Division in the St. Thomas Parish Council.
We're going to do it now.
Fenton won it twice in a general election, but we have never ever won that division in a local government election. But I tell you, Kirtland, this is a secret. Now say nothing tonight.
No, we're not telling nothing, woman.
Comrade Dinsdale Smith over there. Stand up, Dinsdale. Councillor for the Portman Division. This is a seat in 2024 Parish Council election we took from the Jamaica Labour Party after many years. Current leader, you know what I call that one? Dead and wake. Because at a point, we gave up. But when we start to pound the ground, the night of the election, Comrade Dinsdale Smith was declared Portmore Division Councillor. And I can tell you, comrades, him better than me in the council. Yes. You see, since December, when I went there, Lord have mercy if you hear him, when he stand up round the round table of parish council, and when he make representation for Portmore Division, I tell you, the few people from Portmore here, you would be proud of your councillor.
You are the teacher.
One at a time, him a talk, you know, I hear somebody beside me, boy, a MP material that, you know. So I said to him, you know, come in here, come divide and rule, you know. So, Comrade Councillor, you will have your day. I'm proud of you. One rose. Comrade Lacey, what can I say about you on the platform tonight? Happy to see you. Comrade Leader, we have a whole heap of teacher in the audience and on the platform. Comrade Lacey is a teacher at the Morant Bay High School. And she's the secretary for the Bath Division. We have caring people. We have educated people to look about the business of you people in Eastern St. Thomas and in the Bath Division. Your own comrade chairman is a teacher. I want a teacher in the house. Comrades, I know that you've been out from morning. Some of you went to funeral. Comrade Leader, we had a funeral today in the bastion of the Bath Division, Springbank. One of our most colorful comrade Ping Ping, we laid to rest this afternoon. And I tell you, we had bashment here. And I will surely miss her, Miss Comrade Ping Ping. The only thing I regret is that she won't be able to walk with me to God knows. Oh my God. But I will have many company. I want to say tonight, comrades, that this Bath Division, and Dr. Ferguson alluded to it, when Bath go for go vote, river come down bank to bank. And I know the last election, Comrade Leader, the last parish council election, Bath Division, in terms of percentage, performed creditably. I want to big you up, Bath Division. And I know there are many, many problems in Bath Division. Comrade Leader, I am calling on you tonight because we don't have nobody to talk to. Our pleas are going on deaf ears. The Rolandsfield Road, for years, since Dr. Fenton Ferguson left, he was the last one who fixed and maintained Rolandsfield Road. For 9 years, not a single work has been done on Rolandsfield Road. It was made worse. The last hurricane, a hell of a breakaway. When you're walking or when you're driving, your heart beats when you reach that breakaway. And we have a member of parliament whose business it is to deal with the central government road. And all she's doing is jumping up and down and wanting to come to Morant Bay Division to try to usurp the authority of the duly elected councillor, yours truly. Should have business with nothing more. If I go on a road to work, Comrade Leader, this woman follow back at me and try to say she's doing something. The last thing that happened was a gully by the name of Bennett Gully in Nuts River in the Morant Bay Division. The little funding that they pity us and sent to us because the minister not treating us good, you know, Comrade Leader. The mayor not treating us good either, you know. pure sabotage at the council. And I went on the radio. And when I went on the radio and spoke, I saw we get a little morsel. And from that little morsel, a clean Bennett gully. The day after that gully was cleaned, comrade leader and comrades, is the little grasshopper send man from NWA to look at the same gully to say that she's going to clean the gully so that she can collect. So when the officer went and looked at the road and looked at the gully, the officer said, no man, but this gully clean. And then the people shouted from up the hill, yes, Miss Shaw cleaned the gully last week. Now let me tell you something. When you find people like those, you have to afraid of them. And I said one thing, I don't wish to talk about her tonight, but you must be educated. Because some people say she's crazy. There is method behind her madness. And I want to let you know that she's not crazy. She's very calculated. She's mischievous. She's dangerous. And she is a liar. And you know what walk together? Lion thief. Comrades, you know what we call her now? And it's a liberate, make this, you know. Fraud abroad and fraud a yard. What we have representing us in the Parliament for Eastern St. Thomas is a national disgrace. And I am wondering, how did the Labour Party allow that to slip through? The egregious act that was committed in a dental practice in the United States of America in the states of Florida. It's not me saying it, it is on paper. And I have my file. I have a file. I have the red file. But I'm waiting on constituency conference to deal with that red file. Comrades, you know that my heart is pure. I have walked the highways and byways of this constituency. At one stage, I was the campaign manager for Comrade Ferguson when Dennis Wright came here and started burn down left, right, and center. He was the one who really and truly invited violence in this constituency. Apart from the 1980s, when the Duck and Field sugar workers protesting for their sugar workers' money was beaten by soldier and police, by the then Member of Parliament, Pernell Charles, called down the whole of Harman Barracks and the whole of soldier camp and beat the people of Duck and Field. But he paid the ultimate price for that. Comrades, we're marching on to victory. We are marching to make this Eastern St. Thomas a better place. Taunton is in this division. And I am sorry for the people of Taunton, comrade leader. They have no water. Every day the councillor pleads for water for Taunton. Sometimes he asks me, Rose, you think of sabotage? Because Taunton was a Labour area. And Taunton started to vote for Fenton Ferguson from 1993. And they never turned back. So Taunton, you, in a few months, will have a Prime Minister who cares in the name of Mark Jefferson Golden. And I know, you see my comrade leader, in article, I can't say that. You see when me and him talk, it's coming like me and him talk. He's a very, very article brother. Him understand, him down to earth, him not think him better than nobody, and him respect people. He's very respectful. And comrade leader, I will fight. I will fight for you to become Prime Minister of Jamaica. comrades, that you are going to fight to make Mark Jefferson Golden your Prime Minister of Jamaica. Comrade leader, we have a lot of plans. Every night I go to my bed, I look at Eastern St. Thomas. Comrade Ferguson has run his race, and we have some more things to be done. When I went out last week, the whole of last week, and when I go into the areas and I see the amount of fruits, the mangoes, the apples, the plums, the breadfruit, everything dropping on the ground, spoiling on the ground, I said, yes, time come for an agro-processing plant in Eastern St. Thomas. There are many things that we can do, many things. We can export, we can create jobs for especially our women. Because when you check it out, the employment situation in Eastern St. Thomas among our women needs to be looked at. Comrades, when it comes to farm or card, you don't know say me a done for the yard there, so not true. And I know that my Prime Minister, I don't want to talk too early. I know that when I call and beg him, and him say, yes, Rosie, I know that he's true to his words. I am not MP right now, and his members of parliament get farmer card. But over the 4 years that I have been caretaker for Eastern St. Thomas, I call all of them and beg 1122. And I can safely say that a lot of young people has got an opportunity to travel abroad, all because of the People's National Party. Comrades, when it comes on to the urban center, people is saying PNP no want development. That urban center, and you hear it time and time, was not conceptualized by the Jamaica Labour Party. The People's National Party had a hand in it. The first building that was put up there was put up under Fenton Ferguson and the People's National Party. How many of you remember the days when Yallah's Bridge used to overflow, flood its bank, the river, wash away the bridge? We had to drive around to Easington. Who made that possible? Dr. Fenton Ferguson. And you heard investors talk about it, that they're not going to invest if that bridge was not brought to fruition. And it was done under the leadership of Fenton Ferguson, responsible for roads at National Works Agency. And there are many things to come. We can reel out the achievements in the 9 years, going to 10 years that this government has been in power. No maintenance has been done as it relates to the road. So all the roads that were done by Dr. Fenton Ferguson is now no more. So we have a lot of work to do, incoming Prime Minister. And I know that you're going to take care of Rosie, because you know that I am a hard worker. You know when I come to you and say, Prime Minister, I want this for Eastern St. Thomas, I am confident that it is going to be done. Comrades, when I'm talking, I talk a national issue. Very rare I touch national issues, I speak on local issues. But if it's one thing I want to say tonight, I am so disappointed with you, Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Very disappointed. There are many things that I'm disappointed about. There, you came out and you made a clarion call to choose Jamaica. But yet, that call to choose Jamaica, we are being sabotaged at the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation. We have been starved for funding. Just the other day, the Bamboo River situation, the bridge has been broken down. The fire department made a damning report that if there was a fire in Bamboo River, it would be a catastrophe. The fire truck cannot navigate the space because the bridge has been broken down. The gully is in the worst state ever. The last time that gully was clean was when Popcorn, a native of Bath, went and cleaned that gully along with community members. And we appealed and we appealed. I appealed for the bridge, and I was told that no money was at the council. Yet, when the financial report was laid on the table and I perused it, the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation now is sitting on $53 million in a funding called Special Grant for Repair, SGR. And despite my pleading for that bridge, not a word. And I'm not blaming the mayor now, because as bad as things be, I must give credit where credit is due. When the superintendent spoke to the mayor, and I spoke with him, and the superintendent advised him that the special grant for repairs, emergency work can be done from that. He signed off on it. And when he signed off on it, comrade leader, he got a call from his bosses. Because poor thing, you have to listen to them. That's why they have him there. And what he had to do, he had to send the estimates to the Ministry of Local Government, which is the minister control the SGR. The mayor don't have no teeth to spend the SGR. And I know that's a delay tactic. Comrade leader and comrades, what I had to do, I had to go to a hardware when I hear the cry of people and credit $750,000 worth of material because the people are so desperate. They said they will do the work. There's an engineer living in Bamboo River. He has nowhere else to go. And he said he will come together with the community and do the work. All we had to do is to provide the material. And that work started on Labor Day. I want you to go there. You will be amazed to see the quality work. It's not done yet. And the day after Labor Day, a post was put on TikTok by the Member of Parliament to say, Bamboo River Labor Day project was funded totally by the Member of Parliament. And bridge is now completed, courtesy of the Member of Parliament. Well, comrade leaders, the estimate is for the material. And I'm asking you kindly, I am appealing to you, because you used to be a councillor, sir. I am appealing to you to make true on that promise to send the funding to the municipal corporation so that the hardware can be paid and the bridge can be completed for the benefit of all. You have PNP living down there, you have JLP live down there. I know that you guys weren't pleased about the result in Bamboo River in the by-election. You tried very hard. But remember, have a heart. Have a heart for the people of Bamboo River, because they are taxpayers too. They go to the supermarket and they buy things and they pay GCT. So have a heart. Comrade leader, one thing I want to promise you, my team and I, we are going to deliver. It's not Rose alone. Rose have an army. Army, I want you to say, we are the army. We are the Eastern St. Thomas Army. And we are going to propel Mark Jefferson Golden to lead this country, Jamaica land we love.
Well, if you want an MP who cares about the constituency, well then, let me introduce you to ROSE. Well, if you want a